Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today it's a twofer, and I'm not going to show you the second card just yet, but this is, I'm using a Misty Moonlight card base, and I took one of the rectangular centers and I ran it through the floral spray folder and cut it down to, I believe it's 4 1/8, and it's going to go across, but this is a tent fold card instead of a landscape card, so I wanted to lighten it up a bit. So I have a basic white 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So there's the size right there. And then the other piece is a 5 1/4 by 4. The card front is cut down to 5 1/4 by 4. But I cut the middles out because they're going to be covered up anyway. Now, one of the things Brie Kathleen does is she roughs up all of her edges, and I have this tool from when I was scrapbooking, so I'm just going to use it. This would be so much easier to do if it wasn't already had the center cut out. But I am just going to rough up the edges. You can use scissors too. If you don't have a tool, you just run your scissors along the edge and you just rough that edge up, and you can do it as much or as little as you like. I'm just looking for a little bit of detail here, so I'm not going to worry about doing it too much. But it gives it just a little bit of worn, it looks a little bit worn, and it also gives you just a little bit of depth in the card. So this piece is going to get adhered down. And this piece is just a little bit wider, so I'm going to adhere the two pieces together. Now, you can, if you want, you could rough up the edge of this one. I'm not going to. I just kind of wanted to show you that technique. But I am going to adhere this like this. Okay. And then I'm going to pop it down on this piece here. Super small margins. We've got that 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 with the 5 1/4 by 4 going over top. I just wanted a little bit of detail to kind of separate it from the card base. And now you can see why I put the larger or the smaller interior piece on. So now I've got lots of area to adhere this down. Again, those super narrow margins like that. There we go. And you don't really see that roughed up edge until you look really closely, and it's just that subtle. This is going to go down right over top. You see how that magically covers up that hole in the middle? And the twofer in that is what I did with those pieces that I cut out of the middle. So we're going to pop this in. I want it to go this way up. Center this up like that. Now this is the original width, but I trimmed it down again to 4 1/8, just so it was kind of evenly bordered. Now when I ran this through the folder, it kind of exposed the white interior of the cardstock, and I actually quite like that. When I trimmed this down, I ended up with this little skinny piece, and I'm using it on the card here. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive. You can use glue, you can use whatever you like. And this is going to go like that. Okay. And I'm going to use my Misty Moonlight, and I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday on here. I just need to pull it towards me so that I can see what I'm doing. Just like that. And this is one, this is one of the pieces that had rounded corners. So I just took my old corner rounder and just rounded those corners too. And I was debating about whether or not I was going to do the little blue, or little rope in blue, and I am going to. I just need to, again, I need to pull it towards me. I'm sorry if I'm out of frame. Like that, and then like that, and I'm going to cover up a little bit of the Y, I think. Yeah, just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, and let's put some dimensionals on this. I need to just trim a couple more out. Okay, and like that. And then we're going to pop this down on the card front. We're going to add some bling and we're done. Okay, I'm using the natural matte dots. Let's just move those right out of the way because I haven't cleaned them yet. And I am just going to use the small ones. Come on, work with me here. And I'm just going to put a couple down. I might actually use this end. It might be a little bit more effective. Oh, that's my pokey end. I need my other one. I have two, one with the pokey end and one with adhesive and one with the spatula end. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that one up like that. And then I'm just going to tuck this one over here. I really kind of wanted to focus around the happy birthday, but that is our first of the 2 cards for this round. Now, this is what I have done with the other card. Okay, so I've got the other half of that card base. It's a portrait. And then I've got the pieces that I cut out of the inside of this card, and they're going to go on here. And I am really going to rough these up. I really want that roughed look. So there's going to be paper shavings all over the place. But you're just really kind of running the flat of the scissors along that edge and really roughing it up. Okay, and I'm just going to just keep dragging those scissors along there. There we go, so that's roughed up. We're going to rough this one up too. Now, for the center, I used this one, but I used the largest of the Stylish Shapes dies to just skinny that down a little bit because it was as wide as the pennants were. And these, of course, are the party banner dies that I cut these out with. So I'm really using a lot from my stash to put these cards together. So, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, and line that up. And it's really rough, and you can see how rough it is. I'm not going to rough up the circle because I've used that Stylish Shapes die to get the nice stitched edge. And so we're going to pop this down like this. I am not going to dimensionalize this. I'm going to flat mount it. And it is going to sit right in the middle like that, making sure my house is not leaning. Okay, and then I used one of these pieces, and I stamped the "You Are an Inspiration" on it, and I cut it out with the triple banner punch, and I cut out of the other half of this as well. So I am going to make this a unit, and to make it a unit, I'm just going to put adhesive on this piece, and I am offsetting it like that. I wanted just a little bit of interest, and I wanted to pull the green down to the bottom of the card. This will be dimensionalized. So again, I need to just trim up some pieces. So we'll put that one on there like that. And that one on there like that. And then we will pop this down like this. And I use this because it echoes the shape in the party banner die. So You Are an Inspiration. Now we're going to grab these and we're going to come in, and I'm going to use the Night of Navy dots on this. Even though this is Misty Moonlight, I think it will still play. So there we go. Just adds a little bit of depth again to that card. I'm just going to pop one down here like this. So on this 2-for-1, I did this one with the floral spray folder, and for the pieces I cut out to make the card front lighter and not to waste it, I got a second card out of it. Again, I used the scissors to drag the edge there. This is the party banner die. This was done with the Stylish Shape die, and this was done with the triple banner punch. So 2 cards, 1 video. I hope you've enjoyed these, and let's create together again soon.